Welcome back, everybody, to episode number 24, I believe it is. Last time everything went well, except that we finally managed to stock up some water, and now we're in the middle of a storm. So it was all for naught. With that being said, life's not too bad. We have one person who could use a medic, so we are gonna have him be treated here. That's gonna be just fine. He'll be in perfect condition by tomorrow. Bloodweight is not my favorite person when it comes to crafting. We are going to take him instead. You have no reason whatsoever to be collecting water, so please do something else, anything else at this point. If I remember correctly, she's a decent harvester, so we're gonna put her here. He will find his fish, because that is what he does, and that leaves Bloodweight. She's actually better at mining than forestry. Oh, but he's so much better at this that I think this is the best way of handling it. I'm not happy with having her forest with only 17, and because she's the stay-at-home mom, she gets less experience from it as well. So this is not a good outcome. Actually, what I might try... Are you better? Oh, you're just as terrible at it. But I guess I can do this because at least she's not a stay-at-home mom. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Just for today. There's no reason. Unfortunately, the storm is gonna take its toll, but I can repair this actually. We'll have enough wood. I'm confident. We're going to end the day, yes. Yeah, we're gonna jump forward. She's obviously getting somewhat depressed because she's our doctor, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind that too much. Oh, god damn it. Every time in the upper 90s. Every single time. Oh, god damn it. This is full, but the other one will also fill up, so that's why I didn't boil it. I know it's overflowing now, but this one will also overflow. It's not too bad. We basically just wasted the mother's, I forgot her name, turn for half a day. That's not too bad. I finally have enough hemp to make all the rope we want. He's gotten us very few fish. Very, very few fish. That's not too good. We've reached 40 wood. I'm gonna have her exchanged. She's obviously not meant for this. He's a very good miner. He got us 3 stone in 1 round. I'm happy with that. And she's going to have found something, I'm sure. Amazing. So, what else can we do? Are you good at who's good at gardening, actually? 20, 20, 20. Mora is at 30. Kisei is a very good gardener, but if I remember correctly, he has a negative gardening trait. Yeah, because for some reason, gardening interferes with being a pacifist. Solveig is actually a pretty decent one. The crying baby doesn't matter. Expression doesn't matter, and stuff doesn't matter. Okay, so she will be gardening for us. That's actually perfect. Also because I don't really have a job for her. So, Solveig, please go here. It's gonna be plowing. That's okay. Oh, I wish you could take it off, because I know it's gonna rot now, because of the storm. The storm's gonna make it go broken, and I don't know why I can't take it off. Kisei is amazing at this, but we don't actually need an amazing person at this. You good sir can go fish again. Actually I think I want you to woodchuck. And you can keep fishing. And Moira. What is Moira going to do? She shouldn't fish or heal because she's already depressive, and the storm makes her even more depressive. So I guess I'm actually not too sure about all of this. I don't really have something to do for her. What we could do is... Mara, you're actually gonna be crafting. Because she's gonna be good enough at this to finish the last 8%. I'm 100% certain. And that means he, who's actually good at this, can craft something useful over here, like all the rope. Like this. That's gonna work out perfectly for us. We're gonna repair the healing tincture. Again, everything breaks, but that's to be expected during the storm. We do need to create more fabric, but we don't really have a way of doing that right now. Let's check out this place. A hanged man. Let's inspect him. There's a man hanging from a tree. This looks more like an execution than a suicide. The body is in bad condition, it's rotting, his gangrenous leg is almost black, and there's not much skin left on his hands, and you can clearly see his bones. Furthermore, there are black holes where his eyes used to be, and they seem to be glancing at you. You also notice that one of his boots is on the ground. Yes, there we have the boot, and there's something tied to the boot. Oh no, the boot has been tied around. We can untie the body because we have an addition, and we can check the boot. Let's check the boot. Kira's gonna do it. One of the man's boots fell relentlessly drawn to the ground. Is there something inside, contrary to the others still tied to his foot? This made it fall easier. We can touch it with a stick and we can search inside. I feel like we should touch it with a stick. Sure. A precaution, you take a stick and hit the boot with it. You don't know what's inside and you don't want to put your hand in it. A big, scared rodent comes out of it and quickly runs away. Then look inside the boot. Maybe the animal wasn't alone in it. Inside you notice the presence of 3 small nuts that the rodent was nibbling. We found some cola nuts, which is nice, but unfortunately we did not get the rodent meat. I would have enjoyed the meat. We're gonna untie the body. Sure you do it, friend. The body is tied to a branch high up. How can you untie him? We'll pull the rope, because we're so strong. If I would grasp the rope and pull it with all your strength. By dint of pulling, the knot on the branches unties itself and the body falls on you. We got slightly injured from it. Really? Yeah, you wanted to lower him and you decided to stand right under the body at the time? Now that the body's on the ground, you used this opportunity to search his pockets, taking what was inside. Despite what it was used for, you take the rope. Oh frick, we're taking the rope he was hung with. We'll probably find a less solid use for it. Oh my god. And we did find food in his pockets. Are you kidding me? We're finding in a guy that's already fermenting. We find food and we go like, you know what, we're gonna eat this. Leave him here or take his clothes. This seems very morbid. We need fabric. We need fabric. I'm sure if we take the clothes, we're gonna get a very negative modifier. And some fabric. That's how this game appears to work. We do need fabric though. So I'm gonna gamble, and we're gonna find out what happens when you do this. Once you decide to take the body's clothes, you won't need them anymore. In the process, you hope not to find any rotting body parts, but unfortunately everything's clean. But fortunately everything's clean, if you can call it that. We've got some fabric, that is awesome. We really needed that. Sweet, and no negative modifier for it. That is amazing. We definitely decided correctly here. I was sure we would get a negative modifier for that. I was so sure about that. Kind of feel like Solix should actually be resting instead of doing this. I could have her rest and... No, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it the way we said we're gonna do it. Well, I want to put 1 wood in here so it doesn't go out overnight. I know we can do it afterwards, it doesn't go down now. But you know me, I forget things, so I might have forgotten after if I had waited. Okay, we got a cooking pot now. She's very fatigued. Oh, the weather. The storm is just breaking everything. I mean, honestly, I still like rain. I mean, I like rain obviously more than storm. But I still think it's so useful if you don't have to worry about water at all. But everyone gets so incredibly fatigued during the storm. I probably should have let her rest instead, but eh. We're actually running out of fish bait here. That's somewhat of a problem, actually. I don't know. We're gonna check before we end the day. We technically don't have to do it, but like we can do it tomorrow morning. But I kind of want to check how much fish bait we can actually create, because right now fish is our main food source. So we're gonna have to come up with a solution for that if we ever run out. Found yet another new area. That is awesome. Let's check how much fish pay we have. Oh, we actually do have quite a bit. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. How are the natural resources doing? It is starting to dwindle. We should probably hunt tomorrow instead. It's a strange device. I'm going to inspect this. I've never seen this kind of device before. The bottom area consists of a tightly shut, large sturdy box with no apparent lock connected to a massive wooden wheel. I wonder who is the sick mind behind this extravagant design. The weird device is covered in runes. We're gonna check the runes with our smart lady. Each rune is a letter of the alphabet, but each rune also has a full name with a hidden meaning. But what's the name of the R rune? Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Moira. Thank you, Moira. I knew you were a good girl. This is the 5th rune, Rado, the rune of the riders. Remembering this, you gain a new understanding of the device. Rado embodies movement, the journey, but it implies the traveler's path will be full of surprises and requires some efforts for them to keep going. Reminds you of your situation. If someone reads your runes a few weeks ago, you're pretty sure Rado rune would have appeared. She's very high on wisdom, but for some reason she still didn't have a whole lot, so she must have a lot of negative modifiers actually. I'm gonna examine the mechanism. Yeah, she gets minus 19 from fatigue and depression. That actually makes me think we should come back tomorrow morning, but we're just gonna try. She's still a 77. You check the pivot pole to see if something is jammed. You squat and check the bottom of the pole where it connects with the gears of the machine. Surprisingly, you don't see anything blocking the machine at the bottom of the pole. As you stand up, you notice markings on the pole itself. Markings? No. Looks like grooves. You follow one to the top and notice little wooden bars filling the space. They are attached to the wheel. It seems pretty clear for you, especially knowing what the runes means. You have to make the wheel journey through the grooves of the pole. You just need to remember the right way to follow. Easier said than done. The pattern is a mess of Wait. Now that you think about it, the map is not that difficult to read. You realize that there are 6 grooves, 1 per wooden bar, all symmetrical. She looks way too flabbergasted by this. What? You just need to follow one to find the right way. Clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise again, and down. It's as if you were retracting the runes, starting from the bottom right corner. He's the strongest one, but he has way more agility, and I don't know which one is needed more, so I'm gonna let you try. Place your hands on one of the handles and push the wheel, but it doesn't budge. It's jammed, you try again, but still the wooden device doesn't move an inch. We're gonna think about the rune. The rune embodies movement through efforts. Does it mean you have to put all your strength in it? That's worth a shot. So it was clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise down, right? I'm actually not sure anymore. I already forgot. Stand behind the device and push the wheel clockwise with all your might. At last you feel the wheel tremble. This emboldens you and you push even stronger. You push so hard you close a popping vein on your forehead. Hear a soft click and the wheel starts moving laboriously up the pole. Oh, it gives me so much fatigue. Comes to a stop pretty fast though. This wheel is still trembling a bit, but you feel you've hit a peg of some sorts. So now we're gonna have to go counterclockwise. Pull the wheel counterclockwise with all your might. Once again the wheel trembles. You're so close to making it move. It's hard, but one step at a time you feel the wheel moving your way, slowly sliding up the pole. A few steps later, another peg hinders your progress. You're sweating like a pig. Okay, we have to push clockwise again. Fortunately, he's very low on strength at this point, so he doesn't go down. The wheel trembles. Need more strength if you want to break through the peg. But the thing is, you don't have the strength to push or pull anything anymore. You fall on the ground, exhausted. So when the wheel springs back into its initial position, powerless, you witness all your efforts reduced to nothing. Ah, shoot. That's bad. We're gonna come back tomorrow, I think, after we've... Ah, frick. I'm gonna have him try. I'm gonna have him try one more time. We're gonna do it. So we go clockwise. And go counterclockwise. Clockwise. Yeah, you almost lose balance. A few steps later, you stop encountering another peg. Your breath is fast and shallow. Okay, we're gonna push down. Now if your guess is right, you just need to push the wheel down. Being exhausted, you decide to use your weight to help. You jump on the handle you were pushing moments ago and hear a crack. Oh no, you broke it, didn't you? You prepare yourself to fall, but it doesn't happen. Instead, you feel the whole wheel sliding down the pole. Did you do it then? A small click answers your question. You risk yourself stepping away from the wheel. A small trap has opened where the rune was carved. Inside, a meat and a golden bead made in an unknown alloy. As you retrieve both meat and bead, you hear another soft click from inside the trap. We got another recalcum bead and one meat. And you got the riddle solver puck. We got some sage powder. And once your trembles and on their way, you're supposed to remove your hand as the transistor wires crumbles on itself. Salvage what you can and leave with the resources. Something to drink, your fatigue away, and the proof you've solved the runic puzzle. This was quite a full day. It was quite a full day, but it didn't help that much. A little bit of wood is good though. We're gonna go back and I'm gonna have to have a look here. I'm actually not happy with how tired everyone is now. This is not the outcome I was hoping for. You can definitely take those ointments against the depression. You know what? Have a beer. Of course he's sick and vomiting. Every time he's even more sick and vomiting. Have one more. At least that. Yeah, that's what I mean. It has a 25% chance to fire this one. And out of 4 times, it fired twice. I just don't have RNG luck. It just doesn't happen. I'm not gonna spend this ointment because that is just never... It's just great for hunger. This one wouldn't be too bad actually. Do we have enough food to actually use those nuts? I know I should put them into potions, and I realize that, but that would mean a lot of producing. We don't have a lot of food actually today. We're actually extremely low on food if I think about it. So I don't think I want to eat the cola nuts at this point. Hey, I can upgrade you. Scavenging XP would be pretty good for her. I use her for it quite a few times. She's usually harvesting, not scavenging, but it wouldn't be too bad. She's never hunting. Healing plus 10 wouldn't be bad, and damage resistance plus 1 wouldn't be bad. Though she's not a whole lot in battles, but damage resistance is always nice, but I think I'm gonna go for the healing at this point. We're just gonna end the day here. It was quite the eventful day because we did that weird thing. That mechanism. We solved it. I'm actually quite happy we solved that. And I think we're just gonna end the day here. And the problem is that they all get extra fatigue, but I think no one should get near suicide levels. So I'm gonna let it play out. I hope no one commits suicide on me here. What do you think about our little fellow Norse family? They're nice, I guess. I think we can count on them. Slavik is a real sweetheart. She's the purest human being I ever met. You get along just fine then. She doesn't want to talk to me because her husband said so. Oh, Moira. Moira always starting her little problems. We can't all get along with everyone we meet. If you want my sister, no, I would better speak to you, you know. By Loki's bag of dirty tricks, Eric made what seems to be a joke. It's going to snow tomorrow. Oh. At last, with this shiny cooking pot, I'll be able to cook you real meals. I'm actually looking forward to that. That should reduce our sickness input, because cooked meals give us less sickness per hunger. And it should reduce the strain on our natural resources, because basically, if we get like 8 fish, we can cook the 8 fish and we have 8 meals, which should get everyone unhungry, and we don't need like 12 or 16 fish or whatever. So that should help our natural resources. That's a relief. I can't eat raw food anymore. So bland. It would be good if Carrie could learn a thing or two from you, honey. I don't think Carrie's the cooking type. I'm pretty sure Carrie's not the cooking type. She's more the slicing things up type. Ugh. No, thank you. It's a waste of time. You'll learn, Carrie. Women must know how to cook. By the way, just throwing out there, men too. Cooking is a life skill that you need in real life. You can't rely on men for that. Pfft. And you don't rely on dad for hunting or protecting the family, right? Yeah, no, but seriously, you need to know how to make a few meals. Like, you need to be self-sufficient in life. For tonight, I took some time to cook something special for everyone. Enjoy your meal. Sweet, we just got 4 free cooked meals. Need your help to bring me some basic ingredients if you want more. Awesome. Yeah, everyone's extremely tired at this point. This is very bad. We're gonna have to find a solution to our tiredness problem. Thankfully we have enough water, so at least that doesn't add to this. I hope there's no storm tomorrow, otherwise we might have a problem. You take this one, and you take this one. So look at that, everyone's super happy. Alright, everyone is in perfect food condition. Actually, everyone's in a very decent condition. I mean, everyone's getting quite some depression now from the weather, and everyone's gonna get some more fatigue. So, we do need to do something about that. Did you get depressed? Ah, god damn it. He's no longer vomiting, but he's not starving, so he's gonna need some extra food by tomorrow, but that's okay. Let's hope there's no... Okay, rain is okay. Rain is okay, actually. I would have preferred if it would have been a better day and then a worse day, if you know what I mean. But it's gonna be okay. Let's see what we can craft here. We shouldn't do that right now, because we just right now need to give some water. I probably want to look into my sleeping place. Or the garden. One of the two. This one I really want, but I need more wood, stone for that actually. Less fatigue probably wouldn't be too bad either. Ah, we don't have fabric. Don't have enough pelts either. So, well, we just get... we changed this around a little bit. Obviously, we have some people who need to sleep very badly. You will sleep, no matter what we say, no? You, milady, will doctor. We'll doctor him. For both. That will work just fine. She's extremely tired. But I mean, we can't have more napping right now, so we actually will let this go. He needs to do that. Are you decent at one of those? You aren't really. You're not really good at that either, are you? No. He's decent at harvesting though, so he could do this. That's the condition of the place. And Knut should probably be good at this, right? Oh, but I just realized I really want the stone. And I really want the wood for the obvious reason. So I wanna have this going. Actually, let's do it differently. I'm not going to explore right now. We're gonna do this. Instead, you will go fish, and I hope it's gonna be decent, and then we're just gonna cook the fish, and everyone will be happy. That would work perfectly. We're not really using the dryer, right? Hey, look, it's still here. It's still gonna be destroyed, but still. Sure, we're gonna do this. I probably actually should have boiled some water. We can do that in the afternoon though, if we need to. It depends on how much goes out. I don't want to waste any water if we don't have to. So, and she will go have a drink now. Okay, she's somewhat relaxed, so she can go cook now. Yeah, we don't even need to boil water, I think. Oh, we could boil one. Got some extra fresh fruit. It's okay. She's almost done plowing, but she needs to sleep now. He only got us 2 fish. God damn it. God damn you, man. He'd also need to sleep. That's not good. He's also not... Yeah, everyone's in kind of a bad place. The Enough of my hoof could be heard in the distance. Here comes the human garbage again. Oh no, if we could make it quick. Okay, we know this one. It's the standard one that sometimes shows up. We could give him fish wood. I think we're just going to give him the 40. I don't actually know why we would give him more. I don't see the advantage, so we're just going to give him 40. Here, we don't want any trouble. Haha, Werner, so near you are deep in it. You're dumber than I thought. Thanks for the time. It's been a real pleasure, my little chickens. Actually, 20 raw meat. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be really tough. Because it spoils, and it spoils like crazy. It spoils it up to 50%. I'm gonna have to do a lot of math in my head about when I'm gonna start doing this. It's gonna be a tough one though. We're definitely not gonna start it now, because whatever we do now, it's gonna be spoiled in 7 days anyway. With that being said, we definitely do need to forage. She's fine, so Carrie can keep exploring. I think our French... No, you are at the worst possible place. Is that I want Carrie exploring? I say different things than what I do. I kind of think he shouldn't be doing anything right now. So how about I'm actually gonna do this and this, so they don't increase their fatigue any further. Actually, let's do this instead, because I don't want him to increase his fatigue either. We're very low on food, I realize that. She's gonna get very depressed if I do this, but we could try to give her one of these then. Wouldn't be too bad on her. Because she has problems getting rid of sickness and injury, because I don't have a second healer. But I think I would do it tomorrow then. She should be fine anyway, so I think I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna feed her tonight, and then I'm gonna use this sage potion tomorrow on her, and we're gonna be fine. I think that's gonna be a good way of dealing with this. And that way he's gonna be fine as well. She's gonna sleep. They are doing this. I don't think I want her gardening right now. I think I'd prefer you gardening, because you're the gardener. And I want Bloodowit to cook for me. But I don't think we have enough to cook, actually. But we don't have a whole lot of things we can cook. I don't think this is really worth it. Yeah, she can only cook 2 fish. I don't think that's worth it. I think it's better if she gets us more food. Now, the obvious problem being that we can't really use the harvesting camp. It's barely coming back. It takes forever. This is very bad. And we can't really fish either. We really need to be hunting. We really need to be hunting, but we don't have arrows right now. Now what I'm gonna do, screw it. Bloodowit, you go here. Actually, that makes no sense. That also makes no sense. And you guys don't... You gotta go, just go in party mode. Bloodowit will have to do this. You're not a decent fisher either, right? No, 20. Yeah, that's not a whole lot I can do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna end the day. We're gonna go a little bit hungry tonight, but that's not a big problem for us. We can make that up by tomorrow. I mean, I could just go to one of the places and get some fish from there, but I think I'm just gonna keep going. And drop a little bit into my reserves. I'm gonna try to have everyone in the green. I don't care if it's 15 or 20 or whatever. I think from 25 on it gets yellow, and I don't want that. And I'm gonna use my dry stuff to keep everyone yellow. And that's gonna be fine. We're okay with having a little bit too little food for the moment. Okay, he's done plowing. Just so everyone comes back into the good place. Okay, we found a lake. Let's check all the things that broke. The harvesting camp broke. That's okay. The lumber camp broke. That's not so good. The resting area broke. That's very, very bad. And the dryer. So far the dryer really has done us more bad than good. Oh, it's another fishing spot. Do I need it? Because I actually do have... I think we're gonna be fine for now. I think we're gonna be fine for the moment. We're just going to end the day. I'm gonna keep the fishing spot around. I probably should have put one more fire, wood in the fire, but it should be fine. The crafting skills are very useful for us, you know. Since we must build everything from scratch, I'm glad to have you with us. Huh. Yeah. There's a lot to do. I'll try to consolidate this damn sure, but it's just a mess. You've done good work. You can be proud. Thanks. Oh, look! You two are actually getting along. I looked at the structure. We could consolidate more. I can explain to you if you want. That would be great. Sweet! Awesome! Now, our tiredness really is a problem, and we're gonna have to build something for tiredness. Our next construction project has to be tiredness related. It's gotten out of control ever since we got dehydrated, and now that all the rain is coming down, it's not getting any better. We're not dehydrated anymore, but the rain itself is fatiguing to our people. So, we need to find a solution for that. So... Again, let's not forget, we don't intend to feed Moira. Actually, we could give her 1. I'm okay with giving her 1. Because she's getting the tonic that gives her minus for everything. And again, everyone's somewhat still hungry, but that is absolutely okay. There's a bit depression reduction. She got rid of her curse, which makes her more hungry. Not that that was too important. Some people need to take care of their depression as well as the fatigue, especially Moira, because she's our medic. She always has the problem. So with that being said, today's a sunny day. That's actually very good at this point. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I want to see you guys on the next episode. Have a great day, everybody. Bye bye.